JC here again. I hope that you're having a blessed day. Now, the biggest thing that we're going to be talking about today, we have the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 Creator Combo coming in today, as well as the backpack. Today is Monday, January 12th, 2026. I have verified with Amazon. I've already gone through all my orders, and both of those items have shown that they are currently shipping and they are on the way to the house. I've really been polishing off these YouTube videos lately. I think my editing has gotten significantly better. So I actually upgraded from Canva over to CapCut. After doing some research, what I found was very interesting is that CapCut is a very good video editing software. If anybody would like me to walk them through a basic tutorial, let me know. But it's so good that it's confusing as to why it's completely free. Like, you have all kinds of features. Like, you can reduce the audio in the background, you can have awesome transitions, lots of access to stock music, and it's just very intuitive. I watched a 15-minute video and then I pretty much got 90% of it. I have been getting better and better, and now I'm looking back at a lot of the videos that I have posted and I'm realizing how much editing they actually need. The biggest enemy that you are going to have if you ever talk on camera, whether it's consistently or if you're doing an interview or just like a one-time thing, is that I find myself saying the word and constantly. I believe the last video was 48 minutes of total content, and then by the time that I was done editing it, it was down to 30 minutes and change. So I cut down like 18 minutes of filler material and probably over 300 different times when I said the word So I'm learning how to talk on camera a little bit better. What I'm doing now is that I'm gonna have a more detailed outline of what the videos are going to be and what to do and how to move forward from there. So right now I'm editing the first video I ever made and realizing how much dead space is there. Music could have been there, a transition could have been there. I'm editing that video now. So I'm gonna do a little bit of a time lapse, and then we're gonna go ahead and get back together again when those packages arrive. So I'm hoping that this is the last video that I have to use my iPhone. That work phone that I was telling you guys about in the last video was taken on a shorter notice. We are going to wait for these packages to arrive. When they get here, we'll do an unboxing. And then after we do an unboxing, I'll probably make a separate video for the review. So I'll see you guys when those items arrive. The setup just arrived. The backpack, as well as the Osmo Pocket 3 Creator Combo. This is the biggest reason why we are doing this at all. My front-facing camera is super scratched. I've discussed this in previous videos, but look at that. You can see how incredibly high the exposure is. If I put my face in that, it completely wraps around. So in my opinion, if I want to do this for a full time and I expect to have a lot of followers, I'm gonna make sure that my expectation of myself is that the quality is as high as it can possibly be. This truly and actually should be the very last video that I shoot on my iPhone. Gladly, because I am tired of this. I have to battle it with editing. I have to do all kinds of weird shifts and changes with the exposure, the color, brightness, temperature. It's just a pain and a hassle. So super excited. The packages have arrived. Here's the deal. I thought for sure that because of the whole rigmarole that we've gone through over the past few days, that while the Amazon truck was driving here, that it would blow up spontaneously. But no, God had other plans. Thank you, kind sir. I appreciate you.
You are welcome, my child.
I am now battling a dilemma, which is I have everything, it has arrived, but I have responsibilities like going to the gym. I want to do the unboxing and then go to the gym, but I need to go to the gym and then do the unboxing. Just go to the gym, man. You love it and you do it all the time. It'll still be here when you get back, I promise.
I don't want to go to the gym right now.
It's literally right there.
We're on our way to the gym. I'm a little sad. I did just spend about 3 hours editing that first video like I just promised you guys. YouTube does not allow you to exchange videos once it's been posted. Basically, that video is set in stone. I was able to create a different thumbnail, so there's that, but yeah, it sucks. That video was almost exactly 8 minutes. By the time that I was done cutting it up, it was 6 minutes. So I know that the first video that anybody's ever going to watch of me, if they find it that way, they're probably not going to have the best experience. I've already learned so much about editing, and I wish that I just knew the little bits that I did when I first made the video. But you guys are watching in real time me getting better at doing this stuff. Also, I'm sorry it's a little bit shaky. I have you guys on a tripod in my car, so eventually I'll be holding it the whole time, and there won't be any of the shakiness. There won't be this overexposure. Just bear with me. We're almost there. I just got off the phone with my grandfather. Out of anybody in my family, that is the guy. That is my guy. My pops and I have had, well, how about this? He is definitely the closest relationship that I've had to anybody in my family, short of probably my cousins. I love my cousins very much. We have a lot of core memories and foundational memories as children together. My papa, as of recently, has contracted a type of cancer, and it's something to do with his bladder. So I spoke with him today. He is out of surgery now. He's doing a lot better, but he's in a lot of pain, and it's very hard to hear all of the pain that's going through his voice. And then on top of that, I'm 2,500 miles away. So the only thing that I can really do, and this is like a small mission that I've made for myself, is because me and my papa are close, he is the reason why I have the best characteristics that I do today. My personality, things of that nature. Once he had told me that he had contracted cancer, it was almost within the same motion. I felt a need to be sure that he was calm and correct and 100% sure in his faith. Ever since that has happened, we talk a lot more, and every time that we talk about God, and it's usually my idea. But this last time I just spoke with him, he's doing better. He's out of surgery now, and before we closed the phone call, I said the Lord's Prayer. That made me feel really good, and it's not for me. It is that somebody that I deeply love and care about is feeling better by the only thing that could probably bring some kind of peace of mind. I'm very grateful for God, and I'm very grateful for the relationship that I have with him. After I got off of that phone call, I started to feel really good, and it wasn't me, it was something else. The Christian life is not a life of talking. It is a life of action. When you go to the altar with your husband and wife, you say, I do, not I don't. So even if it's a small action like saying a prayer or just making sure that I'm there, it's very gratifying, and I feel God blesses that immediately, and he gives you all the endorphins as like a credit. I've been having this feeling lately. This has happened to me probably 5 to 7 times in my life, but I didn't know what it was. And then I realized after I came to God, which was about a year ago, that this was actually God calling or letting me know. I have this feeling in my chest that something really big is about to happen. Something major, something divine, or something far beyond my comprehension is about to happen. And I'm looking for it. I'm waiting, and I'm completely ready. I don't know exactly what this feeling is. I think I've been given a situation. I think I'm being rewarded for making the decisions that I have made. We're right on the cusp of something that is incredible. Just stick around a little bit longer and you're gonna find out, just like I will. We are back home from the gym. I'll be totally honest. Today was kind of a BS session. It was probably like 30, 40 minutes. I usually take an hour, but I'm just so excited to get this stuff open. I'm really trying to be better for you guys. I've seen so many different types of YouTube. I've been watching it for over a decade now, sometimes 8 hours a day. So I've seen a lot of people and how they edit their videos. This time I am gonna go off of a script a little bit if I don't know exactly what to say. We're gonna be starting with the backpack. This backpack is a Osmo tactical camera / drone backpack. It was rated 4.5 stars over 800 reviews. The price was $65 and it arrived in 2 days. Here it is. This is the box that it came in. Obviously it's a prime box. It has gone through something, that's for sure. Luckily it's just a backpack though. So let's crack this thing open for the first impression. First impressions, I was curious how they fit a whole backpack into this tiny box. You can see from my old backpack, like my old backpack's a lot bigger. All they did was fold it on itself. Immediately, I will say it has a premium feeling. You can see that it has a very tactical look to it. I do like that about it. It's what I would say is a modular design. The material itself feels like very high quality. It has Velcro straps and loops. So here is the first compartment. The way that this works is that you are going to customize what dividers you want inside of what compartments. It comes with a whole bunch of dividers. They're all Velcro strapped. So it's got like small ones, it's got large ones. And I'm starting to see how this comes together. So underneath here is a Velcro patch. You take one of the inserts, one of the longer ones, and you put it on the bottom. And now it has a hard bottom. What else is really cool? That it also has an extra flap in here. You can see that it goes all the way through. You can take the flap on the inside and you can create a shelf out of it. After some persuasion, it's exactly what I thought. So we have our top shelf built. This is not hard plastic. It is an insert with the same kind of give that this has. It's stiff, but it's not hard plastic, which I'm okay with. This is ultimately what I wanted. We have the cavity, and then what you're supposed to do is that you're supposed to take all your dividers, put them on the inside, and then you create different sections in order to house your cameras, your equipment, drones, those types of things. It has one side pocket that's fully enclosed, so it zips all the way around. It has another side pocket that you can unzip to make the storage bigger, which is pretty cool. It also has a front strap. I remember I had a backpack like that when I was in middle school, and I never used it. I doubt I'm gonna use it on this. Another cool part about the backpack, this was something that I needed, but you can see within the back strap that once unzipped, it has a full sleeve for a laptop. So we have laptop, we have the Osmo Pocket 3 with the creator combo, and then we have the drone. So that's the entire backpack setup. I will make an update once I have all the equipment and you'll see what the final setup looks like. I did not notice this before, but there's also a black and white American flag for the people that are in the service, military, police. It has places for you to put your patches on there. And I will say, I am happy with this purchase. The reason being is that the backpack that I showed you guys at Best Buy in the previous video, that one was $165. And in terms of quality, I see zero difference. This is a high quality backpack. The zippers feel great. It had every feature that I needed. This is what it looks like when worn. Fits really good. A lot of times backpacks, I'm kind of a wide dude. A lot of times it's hard for me to get a backpack on and then to put my arm into the other strap. This one was fairly easy. I think you can see why I wouldn't wear the chest protector now, but it fits well. It's gonna house everything that we need. And now it is time for the Osmo Pocket 3. This thing honestly is very surprising in a lot of ways. Like, it's tiny. You could put it in your pocket and it's not like market size pocket. You can actually fit it there. You can actually throw it in your jeans and your back pocket without even noticing it's there. But as small as it is, it doesn't play around with the quality. It's got a 1-inch sensor, which is crazy for something that size. That basically means you don't really need clean footage even when you're indoors or shooting at night. So there's like no grainy footage, there's no noisy garbage. The colors look good. The highlights aren't blown out. Thank God you guys have been slave to my iPhone long enough. That means that you can see the details and they stay sharp. Now, stabilization. The gimbal on here is ridiculous. I showed you a little bit when I was unboxing it, but you can walk, you can jog, you can literally do whatever, and the footage still looks crystal clear and smooth. Not that fake digital stabilization wobble that you get on the phones, like mine, for example. This is a real, like, mechanical stabilization with a 3-axis gimbal. I've done a lot of research, so it's gonna stay locked on you. And the tracking is another thing I didn't expect to enjoy as much as I do. I looked into it, and the firmware version is Active Track 6.0, and it does a great job of keeping you centered even if you move around or, you know, turn your head. If you guys ever want to film yourself a lot, this is a great thing to take care of. The screen is actually one of my favorite things. It's a 2-inch OLED that flips, rotates, and adjusts depending on how you hold it. So if you want to film vertical for like a TikTok reel, just rotate it. If you want like a widescreen for YouTube, you can rotate it back. It's super responsive, and it's bright enough to see outside as well. And the audio is solid too. That's the other thing to editing these videos. But sometimes when I turn on my iPhone, it just takes a minute to hear the audio, and then you can hear the adjustment. But these come with wireless mics. This is insane. I could not be happier. It feels exactly the way I thought it would. This is the camera, and it just feels so solid, like a premium product. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next video. It's going to be on this, and I'm super excited for it. I'm gonna dive into this thing, learn how to use it, see if there's any special apps, programs, any kind of special editing software. And from there, I will see you guys on the next one. I sincerely appreciate for those who are still here. I'm gonna attach my channel. I'm gonna go ahead and attach the previous video or the intro video to my actual channel. And of course, I wouldn't be a YouTuber without putting these links into my description. So if you want to support the channel, I'm gonna keep the link for the creator combo, and I'm also gonna put the link in for the backpack. You guys can join me, start your own vlogging channel, or don't. It's up to you. I don't know what it is, but I have a feeling that this is gonna be a massive YouTube channel. Please share this so that way we can get there.